Game number 1 here between Llama and Stanley coming at you. Ragdoll ban, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Ragdoll Gianna ban. But what you just said is actually the same problem that Tomato has actually. Whenever he's always so dominant in the normal matches, but whenever he gets into a tourney, he does something weird and just changes it up, and he loses every time he goes into one.
Yeah, it was really surprising to see Tomato go down here earlier in our group stage in the Asia region. So, of course, Ragdoll ban and Gianna ban, this is pretty much about what we expected. First pick Hathor, not surprising.
Yeah, Stan, he does have a lot of powerful tools available, like the Fran and the Vertihal, or even the Ganny, because we know Llama probably like to take that Ganny a lot. But wow, Stan's just going to go ahead and take out 2 of Llama's core units.
Yeah, really trying to take it to Llama here. Now, we've seen this backfire on players when they try to steal other players' compositions, other players' monsters. It didn't work for Kokount against Donald. How is Llama going to counter this? Be smart. He's going to try. There's that Molong we were talking about. Okay, and Diana.
Very early Diana, though. I feel like he could have saved that for later. Because now we'll potentially be seeing a lot of fire picks coming out of Stan. It could even be a Perna on Turris. He has so many options available for him. However, that Molong being in there is going to put a lot of stress on him, and he's going to want to find some way to deal with it, which is going to be the Harmonia coming in.
Harmonia and Baird, the fire coming from Stan here. Now Llama going to have to figure out exactly what to do. It's interesting. Yeah, a lot of people last picked Diana. Typically, that's where we see her. Why is that?
That's because Diana has so many counters in the game right now. So if you pick Diana early, the opponent can literally do what Stan did, go double fire, and make it really hard for Diana to carry. Now here we see Llama all inning into that Molong right now. The unit that you're seeing on the top right, her name is Icarus, the Dark Sylphid, and she pretty much has a skill that chunks out like 20,000 damage of a monster, and she combos that with the Molong, meaning this combo just one-shots anything if that gets through. And not only that, he has Bulwark in there completely all-inning on that concept. So Stan puts in the Wind Druid, which is actually one of the best counters to this combo. However, that Water Lightning Emperor going to put a lot of stress on Stan right now, I feel.
Yeah, this is really interesting here. I really like what Llama's trying. Really going all in for that damage, trying to just nuke things down. Tyrannus is there for revives as well, so we'll see. Yes, in fact, Tyrannus will be the one banned, and Bulwark's going to be banned here from Llama.
Yeah, as I said, that Bulwark, there's too much buffs on the side of Stan to let that Lightning Emperor through without being a bit nervous. And of course, that Wind Druid being such a hard counter to Llama's comp. Very good bans on both sides. However, it seems that Llama might just get the one-shot off on Vertihal, and what can Stan do after that?
All right, we'll find out if he can get that going. You get Wusa to start things off.
Will he go for it? That's the question now. Okay, he's confident in his damage output. 13,000 coming out of Molong. Icarus gonna combo that with the 20K.
Whoa, big stuff here from Llama. Verd is down. Stanley already on the ropes here. This is devastating.
Yeah, this is already over because Diana, there's nothing to deal with it anymore. Diana will just solo carry this, and he has like 4 really strong units in there. Llama, we talk so much about how he needs to prioritize on his strength, and he does that. He all-ins into a comp around Molong, made Stan try to adapt to it with only one last pick, and he just banned it, and it worked so well.
Really well said there, Peter. Exactly what he needed to do, and that's exactly what he did. I don't think there's much here left for Stanley to do, but these players in this region love to play their games out. Oh, there's armor break, and this is just getting worse.
The Panda, the Molong. I know a lot of people de-ruined their Molong after the nerf, but Llama showing that you keep your best violence out of Molong and he still performs.
Yeah, looking really good. Now, you do get the immunity from Harmonia here. Will he get the sleep proc? It doesn't really matter. No, he does not. So, Diana, just gonna do Diana things here in a minute once it's her turn. It's the pew-pew, the pew-pew show.
Like, this match is so over that I feel like there's not even a point in analyzing what's going on. It's better to analyze, like, give the viewers an insight on Molong, because it's just like, I feel like it's such a misconception that people feel like Molong, especially in the lower ranks, kind of think Molong is bad now. But no, I feel like the nerf given to him was completely justified, and he's still such a strong unit that I really want him, actually.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen here Llama do great things with him here today. Now, there is quite a bit of sustain for Stanley, just kind of potentially delaying the inevitable. Maybe he gets lucky here and can turn it around. I think he's right to not quite give up yet, but it's desperate. It's dire for him. And here comes the delayed promise, and there's some immunity available, so only the Ganymede is going to get slept.
Yeah, the Diana should, he could even transform. I don't really see the exact point in it, so he decides to save it. Now Harmonia, she has so much cleanse and healing, just really trying to keep this game going for him. However, Icarus is going to heal the team right back up. Actually, though, if you use skill 3 there, you could have just killed with Molong. That was a bit of a misplay.
Ooh, all right, now trying to get that shield broken here. The defense is down onto Harmonia.
Oh, the Gani proc. He's got both skills up next turn. Musa going to try to get a sleep. And the Violent proc into shield.
Wow. Really getting a lot of procs here is Stanley. Him and Donald getting a little lucky. Guild magic coming through for them today.
Yeah, and wow, this Harmonia just slept the Icarus in the most ideal situation. Llama made a misplay last turn, didn't use his combo. I guess he wasn't counting cool times. He wasn't sure if Molong had it or not, and he's really paying the price.
Yeah, huge sleep there from Harmonia. Nice that her regular attack there can proc that from time to time, but it's still looking good for him. It's still a 4-3, but really Stanley has so much sustain and immunity. It's crazy.
That's basically what Harmonia does. You don't see this unit too often, but when she does make it in there, she definitely puts a lot of stress onto the opponent.
And it makes me happy because it's one of the monsters I actually have.
Yeah. You should definitely build that, by the way. She's a fantastic
She's great.
unit.
Oh, I use her all the time now. She's really, really good. That immunity is so powerful.
Diana transforms in a timing where she can't transform back. I guess he just really wanted that extra DPS. However, that Icarus, as the match goes on, her weakness is her damage gets weaker. So she could not kill the Harmonia.
Yeah, it was close, but no cigar there as Icarus kind of trying to get something going here. Now, there is quite a bit of damage, but oh my god.
Oh, this is disgusting.
No way. What is this? What are these procs?
To be honest, I don't even think Stanley is turning it around. It's just been standstill for him. He hasn't been getting anything done. He is just tilting Llama at this point.
We're just like, we're just going to draw this one out.
Yeah, delaying the inevitable almost, right?
Yeah, exactly. All right, the delayed promise coming through here, but once again, only Ganymede available to be slept. Everybody else is immune, so just kind of buying time here. Let's see what this Molong, a little bit of damage using that Harmonia third skill there.
Yeah, and just this Stanley guy just keeps proccing, right? Now Molong gonna try to put armor break, did not get it, but he has a reckless assault, and it finishes off Gani finally.
Gani goes down. Now it is a 2v4 here. We get the resistance there from Molong. Harmonia does finish off Molong, but Diana's still around. Diana's got the pews.
Yeah, the Wusa practically going to get almost one-shotted at this point in the game. The HP bars are really, really going down. Wusa is one violent proc away from death.
Oh no, here it comes. Diana takes Wusa down, and Stanley tried to delay as long as he could there, but in the end, Llama with that early cleave, too strong.
Yeah, Llama's calm. I got to give him full props. He completely turned around and gave us a fantastic draft. Stan Lee tried to counter with the Harmonia, but her problem is she only works well when she moves right after the opponent's combo. But Llama speed-tuned them, and they moved right next to each other, so the Harmonia couldn't save Vertihau.
Yeah, that Vertihau just got absolutely annihilated. I pretty much forgot the Vertihau was even in that game, to be honest with you, Peter.
Yeah.
So it just went on for so long.
Yeah, if Stan had a Triana in there, though, that would have been much better, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right here. Llama takes the first game. We move in. We can't ban the same things 2 times in a row. So now this is even more dangerous because almost assuredly Llama's going to be picking up Ragdoll at some point.
For sure, because that unit literally fits into every comp. Even Artemil doesn't have the luxury of fitting into literally every comp, but Ragdoll does, which is why he is the highest win rate unit in the whole entire game. So Llama definitely going to be feeling pretty confident going into this game number 2, knowing the Ragdoll will be there for him.
Yeah, and I suspect it's Stanley that's really taking his time here to think about this ban, really trying to consider, because it seems like Llama just has so many options available to him to take you down.
Yeah, I mean, that's why he's the rank 2 of last year's SWC, right? He's got the perfect combos.
100%. Okay, Hathor I think that's a decent ban there. And Sierra.
Actually, you know what I just realized, Paper? I just remembered that Llama actually has Yun Hung. And I know that this guy hasn't been using it at all this season. So I wonder if he maybe has a new account. Or maybe he just doesn't like this playstyle of Yun Hung anymore after the nerf. Whatever the case, if he really wanted to, he could even just do Yun Hung Ragdoll.
Yeah, we saw Yun Hung be really, really powerful when we had the China qualifier. So we'll see what he wants to do. And, of course, Ragdoll and Molong right away. This is Llama doing Llama things. Saw this in game number 2 when he played Co-Count. It was the one game he won. Now we're going to go with Wusa and Gianna.
Yeah, Stan once again opting for that Wusa pick, taking it away from Llama. And Llama going to respond back with the double counters to Gianna, showing that he is absolutely not banning Gianna this game. He even has the Sierra pre-ban to kind of help out this team comp that he's working on. So not bad from Llama.
Yeah, this is really interesting. The Water Mermaid Tetra coming through there, as well as Juno. Now, what do we got for the last 2 here? All right, so it will be the Wind Druid and Verd here. So Tyrannus, we'll see. I think that might be, again, what, has to be banned by Llama. Maybe.
I'm trying to think right now. The first thing I thought about is whether this Vertihal and Tyrannus is a good pick or not. I think it's a good one because that Vertihal allows a lot of turns coming Stan's way, but you got to keep in mind that Llama has a Ragdoll that you want to ban if you want to go for a Vertihal playstyle. And the Diana coming in as well, going to put so much pressure on the side of Stan. Llama, all he needs to do is just literally ban the unit he dislikes the most.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, almost assuredly, it's going to be the Ragdoll being banned here by Stan. And then we'll see exactly what Llama wants to do here. He's kind of taking his time, potentially. And we'll find out here very shortly exactly what our last 2 bans will be. Indeed, he goes for the Verd ban. Yeah, exactly. And Ragdoll.
Yeah, so Molong, it's not going to be having super duper impact with the skill 3 like we've seen in the last game. However, the armor break coming out of him every turn is really going to allow this Diana to shine as long as he gets it.
Yeah, if he can get it going, we'll find out. Just doing a little bit of AoE shield damage there, and not much coming through from either player so far. Looking to do the Ganymede things and get the reset onto, I believe he used it on Molong there.
Yeah, so there's no Reckless coming out. However, this does mean that Juno has her strip available. The Wusa buffs can be turned into quadruple dots and stuns. Who knows?
Yeah, this could be really interesting here. I really like the Juno pick. And we'll find out if it comes through. Gianna putting those bombs onto the Molong.
Oh.
Ooh, decent damage coming through there.
Yeah, the only way Gianna gets her bomb damage off into the Water Mermaid is if their units actually proc into the detonation, and he got some nice damage off that.
Yeah, that was pretty good. The armor break is through here. A stun as well coming down onto Gianna. But we've got Mr. Wind Druid available here. Ooh, here comes Diana. Not much doing there, though.
Yeah, that provoke landing on Diana was crucial. It allowed Gianna to not take so much damage there. And we also see that this Gianna's on Violent, meaning it's going to get a lot of bombs off.
Yeah, really interesting. The Violent runes being super highly coveted by Stanley and Donald here, who, again, we've mentioned this before, they're on the same guild, so clearly kind of on the same idea and same page with how they want to approach this tournament.
Yeah, it's just really unfortunate for Stanley because his team kind of really wants this Gianna to carry, but with Tetra and Juno being there, it's really hard to get the bombs off unless Diana taking so much damage after proccing into the bomb from Tyrannus.
Oh boy, this looks like it might be turning Stanley's way this time. It's really interesting here. Once again, we're going to seal magic here and reset the Diana as well. Get a little bit more damage in there. And, all right, Juno trying to do Juno things. Does a decent amount of damage in there.
Yeah, I feel like I give Tyrannus not as much credit as he deserves. I always forget how much damage this guy can exactly do, because that just completely turned things around now. If this Diana goes down, things are actually looking really good for Stanley because his Wind Druid is carrying.
Yeah, this Wind Druid has so much utility available to him. He revives. Oh, no!
Whoa,
oh my god!
That strip is absolutely game-breaking. You see all those dots on him. He's going to be taking 5% of HP for each dots on there, meaning 20% HP gone each turn.
Yeah, and that, I think, will be...
that sleep is huge.
That is really important, though. That sleep is big. Gianna goes down to the continuous damage. Of course, but it's still, I think, looking pretty good here for Stanley.
Yeah, Stanley right now, he's getting the procs, even out of stuns. What needs to happen is Molong needs to get cleansed, and we need to see a Juno carry.
All right, we'll find out if it will indeed happen here. It is going to be on Juno again.
Oh,
getting some
the stun
big
again.
Stuns.
The Reckless is going to come out as well. This Llama's, this Llama's lineup is putting in so much work, but the Druid is proccing right back.
This is crazy. This is going back and forth. What a match
Oh,
here.
that proc too. The shield. They're both getting such crucial procs.
This is quite the match here.
Is
so
Wusa gonna
good.
proc? Okay, they finally
no,
calm
not
down.
this time. Not,
Oh, dude, that stun and strip
Oh
again
my
into
God.
armor break. This is insane.
This Juno doing some serious work, getting a little bit of healing done onto our Mo.
Oh, the mermaid procs again. It just keeps healing.
Oh, goodbye. Of course, there is the revive available, but not much health left on that Wind Druid. Tyrannus is so low.
You know why Juno's actually working? You know I criticize Juno a lot. But do you know why Juno worked this match, ladies and gentlemen? It's because this Juno has so much damage. Every time she hits something, it takes so much damage. And now Gani comes back. However, this Tyrannus is most definitely going to go down here, and that is game over for Stanley.
Yeah, it's looking like Llama's going to knock Stanley out of this tournament. It is desperate here. Tetra's turn. She can air shield. There it is. All right, now, I don't know if Stan, even with Gani back, I don't think there's much he could do.
Yeah, I mean, Diana didn't really do anything this game. Llama's Molong, Tetra, Juno, they all played crucial parts in Llama's victory here. However, Wusa gonna survive with the sliver of HP into a proc, and he's gonna get the shield back up.
Oh my God. Okay, Molong does go down, but I don't know. There's just so little health left. The shields are there to absorb a little bit of this damage here, but there just isn't a lot of damage available for Stanley to do.
Yeah, I don't agree with him focusing on the Water Mermaid. He should be going for the Juno, because that is literally the only damage dealer on Llama's side. What are you doing, Stanley? Why do you have to throw the game like this, so to say?
Yeah, that's too bad. Gani is down. It is just a very low Wusa left here, who does not have much in the tank here. It looks like it might go down. In fact, it does, and it will be Llama with the